So have you found any personal wins recently when it comes to systems that you or your team had put in place?
Yeah, so I'd say on both personally and professionally. In fact, we were talking just kind of personally before we started about fitness and how you have a good diet and such. And, my personal life is really a reflection of systems, meaning someone may say, how do you stay fit at your age? Or how do you have a good marriage? Or how do you stay spiritually strong? Or how do you grow in your leadership? And the result of all those things would be a system. From the time I wake up in the morning, and like I said, boring. George, I tried to write a book called "Boring Your Way to Success," and the publishers wouldn't go with it.
They weren't excited about that.
Not at all. I think boring is the new exciting, and so it's the small, consistent things that people do that bring about the visible results that everybody wants. So it's anything that you see in my personal life or in my professional life or my spiritual life, physical life, anything that's good is a reflection of a good system. Anything that's not there. So from in the morning time, it's boring. I get up at the same time. I eat the same breakfast in the same way, in the same bowl. I do my devotion in the same way. I go through kind of a mental checklist in my mind in the same way. I get into the office and I spend the first 3 hours doing the same thing. I leave at the same time. I go to the gym. And so those are systems. In our office right now, we've restructured our office and we're creating new systems to expand our impact. Systems are a multiplier. If you've got systems, there's less energy, there's less oversight, there's less thinking, there's fewer decisions. So by creating more systems, that frees you up mentally, creatively, spiritually, relationally to invest in other places. And so, it takes work. You have to put a lot of work on the front side to create a good system. And then once you have a healthy system in place, it takes a lot less oversight. So you do the hard work at first, you create the steps, who does what, when, and how, then the system starts running, and then it frees you up to do more things and to expand. So it may seem like a lot of work that's unnecessary, but it's a multiplier of influence, of impact, of profit, of ministry, whatever, over time, if you'll do the work to put the good systems in place.
Yeah, it reminds me of the legendary Steve Jobs black turtleneck that he would wear every day because it was one less decision that freed up more creative space to do the job that he had to do. And it's boring, right? Like you mentioned, culture celebrates the exciting, the new, the fun. And what you're saying is it's the small, consistent, disciplined habits that you create is what actually leads to success.
It is 100%. It's the small things that no one sees that leads to the big results everybody wants. It's what we do consistently that makes a difference, not what we do occasionally. And a lot of leaders, we want to systematize everything. We want to systematize our feedback. So we're going to have a great feedback culture. So we don't wait to give feedback until we feel moved, until there's something that's worthy of feedback. We say everything's worthy of feedback. So we're going to create those systems. Same thing, if you want to stay small, let your systems be healthy. If you want to reach more, if you want to stay small, let your systems be accidental, let them be incidental. If you want to be big, have a bigger impact, be intentional about it, do the work up front, and watch as it multiplies your ability to grow or impact whatever you care about.